Hey guys, I am IzDaisho, and I am here with a gameplay commentary of Call of Duty Black Ops. And previously I called the series where I did all this editing and stuff, breaking down bombs, but this time I am just going to pretty much do that for most of my videos, and not really consider it a special series. So, the first nade you saw I threw it pretty well, and it'll normally catch people rushing up that way, and usually there's 2 or 3 or even 4 people rushing that way, but this time there was only one and he barely missed it. And then I decided to just show you this guy's perspective as he shot me, because he was able to see my entire body, and all I could see of him was his head, so it really wasn't an advantageous situation for me to pick. But either way, I wanted to talk about other stuff, not just the gameplay, even though it's kind of like a gameplay-oriented thing, because I think I'm going to do this for every single video that I feel like it's advantageous to do so, like there are grenades or there are napalms or something, and I run napalm in almost every game, so there's usually going to be something like that. But I just wanted to introduce the gameplay a little bit, so I'm using the Stoner by the request of a sub, and I appreciate that request because I really like this gun, and it'll pretty much probably be a class on my, if I had more than 5 classes, then it would definitely always be there. Now I just switched out for sniping, which I'll talk about in a second. And so yeah, so I really like this gun. It has a really high fire rate, not that much recoil, and you can burst fire it at long ranges, and I think it's still a 3-bullet kill. I'm not 100% sure on that, but either way, I show you this really close grenade. It almost went in the building where I wanted it to go, but it landed on the windowsill or whatever, so that was unfortunate. But anyway, I was playing last night with a party. We had at points we had 9 in ground war, and I think that was when I had my best game. I mean, I had a 35-7 game, but that was nothing special because I think everybody on my team went. The person who died the most died 11 times, and at least 5 or 6 people had over 30 kills. The only reason I got my Blackbird and Dogs and Chopper Gunner was because somebody else had a Blackbird up, and for like half the game we had a Blackbird up the entire time. So I mean, it's fun when you're playing with really good people like that. But either way, in the game before that, or 2 games before that, we were playing on Cracked, and I was sniping, and I went 27-0 with. I think I called in my attack helicopter, but it didn't end up getting me any kills. So I'd say about half of them were sniping kills, and the other half were with some guy's gun who I picked up, shooting people in the back as they spawned in the same building as me, which was pretty cool. And I don't know if I'm going to upload that one. I mean, I'm pretty much leaving it up to you guys. If I get any comments saying that you want to see me go 27-0, which the only reason I'm mentioning this is because this is my first flawless on Black Ops on the PS3 or Xbox. I don't really play that way. I usually kind of rush, but this game I was camping the entire game. I stayed in the same building for pretty much the whole game. It was on Cracked. It was the building that has the really high point with the sandbags right next to it. I think it's like 3 stories high or whatever. But I kind of like run around that building and patrol that area. Then they were spawning in the bottom floor of that building, or the building connected to it. And it was pretty cool actually, because we constantly had a Blackbird up, so I always knew when they spawned there, and I just ran and shot them in the back every time. And the reason why I'm mentioning this and I'm not just uploading it is because it's a pretty boring game. So what I thought of doing is maybe uploading it at like 1.5 or 2 times speed, because maybe that would just be a little bit more interesting for you guys. And I mean, a lot of the time I'm just hard scoping or just not doing anything. But either way, that's not what I wanted to spend the entire commentary on. I also wanted to talk a little bit about Twitter, which I have one, and I'll put it in the description. I think it is here. I'll go check right now, but I think it's twitter.com/IzDaisho. Is that it? I think I made it. I switched my, yeah, right. So it's twitter.com/IzDaisho, IzDaisho, and I pretty much just post there whenever I upload videos. If I had more followers who actually wanted to hear about random things that were happening, then I could do that. I don't really care. It works just as well for me, and I don't mind updating it or whatever. But the reason why I'm mentioning it is because some people were saying how the sub boxes got messed up sometimes, and how that was a little bit annoying for them. because then they can't see all my videos, and I really want you guys to see all my videos. So for both of these napalm strikes, I called them along the side, which was what I was talking about last time. It was on the one of the main pathways on the game, on the map Nuketown. So that's why I called it there. But this grenade was pretty cool. I think I show you a pretty good view of this one actually, where you can really see into the building, and you can just see the grenade land and just blow some people up. But this game is pretty much almost over, and I feel like there's something that I wanted to talk about that I forgot, but I can't remember it. So if you guys are enjoying my live commentaries, that's great, and I really am happy because I have a lot of fun doing them, and I hope that you have as much fun watching them. So that's about it for this video, so you should all have a nice day, and I'm gonna go now, so bye.